Queensryche with Guardian. CVT guitar lesson for Jason. This song is smoking, man. It's got a lot of very, very cool riffs. Like, you really look forward to the next riff. This is in standard tuning, section 1A. This is 6 pages of tabs. Like I said, tuning is standard. And it starts with alternate picking on the open A string. You'll see double dots times 4. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E. Or back to 1 E and a. So then on the A string, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. Or 5, 6, 7 open 10, 12. And you want to down pick those. So you have. And then back to the double dots on the open A string, but this time it's 4 times of 4 into this. 3A, pull off to open, down up open A. That's the concept. In other words, you'll repeat that but on the 5th fret, then the 7th fret, and then 5 open on the D. Those are both downstrokes. So you have, I mean, really a good song for working on technique, pull-offs and alternate picking and stuff. You know, you could even add some palm mute into that and do your own little stuff. Okay, so anyways, that gets us through section 1A, and then we head into section 1B. This comes in at 8 seconds, and it starts the same way. So you got, so that's the same, but then the ending's different. You'll still do your double dots times 4, and then you start this 3A, pull to open, down up, and then you got this, and it's got a melody and a harmony. So I'm showing you the melody. 5 on the D string, you're going to pull off to 4 and 2, go 5A. 4 on the D, pull off to 2, and then 5, 3A. 2D, 5, 3, 2A. So you have. Did you hear? Okay. It's good stuff. Section 2 at 16 seconds in. Love this part. Oops. So 2 downstrokes on the open A. Then we start this concept of alternate picking. 10, 12 open on the A. 8, 10 open. 10, 13 open. And then 10, 12. So it's. And then you start it over. But your third grouping is going to go open 7, 8, and then open 5, 7. So if you outlined it, you got. Okay, that gets us through that part. Next thing is section 3A at 32 seconds in. Palm mute the open A string, alternate pick 8 times. We gotta turn the page here. So what happens here? Then you're going to go from that to the F note, which is fret 1 up top, palm mute, down up, into a B flat 5 power chord. That's 1A, 3D. That goes 3 times. And then the ending, you're going to do your 8 times again, palm muted on the open A string, alternate picked. And then that leads into this. So it's awesome. So 5 on the D, pull off to 4 and 2. 5 2 5 ADA, down up down. 3 2 AD, up down. So that's that section. Section 3B, 40 seconds in, starts the same way, 3 times. Then do your open A 4 times, alternate pick, palm muted. First fret up top, same. So those first 2 chunks are the same. Up to 6 6 8 E A D. That's the E flat 5 with the B flat bass. Okay, from there we move into this really cool part here. It's section 3C to 48 seconds in. From the top string down, 6 7 8 9. 4 times. We're going to go like this. And then you have a series of repeats. The next new part comes in, section 4 at 110. Yeah. And then so what that is, open A, down up to 3 2 AD, and then repeat it, but add a A5 power chord, open 2 AD. So, and then repeat it, but the chord is going to be 6 5 AD, and finish that off with the 5A. So the whole thing is, think of your chord, it's and then together. Section 5, 1 minute 14 seconds in, it's does that 2 times and then finishes off with so 5 7 A and D twice. You rest the first one, ring the second, and then 8 7 5 on the A string. Do that 3 times. Three 5 5 ADG 4 times, and then move that a whole step back 4 times. Start it over. And that'll finish off with 4 6 6 top 3 8 times to 1 3 3 top 3 strings 8 times. Okay, page 4, section 6, 134. This is kind of a play off something we did earlier. So it's the first half of section, well, off of the first page there. Open A string. Twice, 10, 12, open 8, 10, open 10, 13, open 10, 12, open. And then you'll have another series of repeats at 136. Next new part is the solo. I'm going to put a little bit of, yeah, let's go with that. 8B slide, this comes in at 212. 8B first finger, slide to 10. 11, back to 10, and then 12, 10 palm muted on the G. 13B slide to 15. 13, 11, 10, and then at 216 we got this. You'll go alternate pick 10, 11, 13 B, 10 E, and then on the B string go 13, 11, 10, 11, 13. So you have on the E go 10, 12, 13, 15, 13, 12. So okay, finish that off 15, 13, 15, 17 on the B. So we have, so I'd go index 6 here on the 13, 15, 17. On the E, 13, 15, 17, 15, 13. So it's 17, 15, 13, 15, 17 on the B. So it's descending, ascending. So you have 13, 15, 18 E. So now that 18 is in parentheses because it's the downbeat of the next part at 220, which is really killer, by the way. It's going to be twice like that. On the D, 6, hammer 7, pull 6, 9, 6, A, D, down up, 9, 7, 6, 7 on the A. And then repeat that same pattern on the A and E string. And do it twice. They just kind of throw that in the middle of the solo. 224, continuation of the solo. 14E, slide to 16. Vibrato. 14, hammer 16, pull 14, slide 13. So it's... And then 16B, 13, 14E. 16B, bend, release, pick vibrato. Pick the 16 again and then go on the B. 14, hammer 16, pull 14, hammer 16, pull 14. And then 13, 14B. That's twice. So. Then we go to page 5. We've got 2 pages left here. Continuing the solo at 230, 16B, bend, release. Pick, and then go 14E, middle finger. And you're gonna pick that, pick the 13, hammer 14, pull 13. Alternate pick 16, 13, BE twice. So it's... Okay, and then go 16 on the B. Pull 14, 13, hammer 14, 16. So it's 13E, 14E. Then pick 13, hammer 14, pull 13 to 16B. So that would be... Okay, on the 14th fret on the high E, we're going to pick hammer 18, pull 14. This is a really interesting sounding riff. He goes... 16B, 14E, do it again, and then down up. So it's... And that's it for the solo. Section 7A at 236, another cool part. It goes... And this is stacked with harmonies and stuff, but down, up, down, 7 on the D, palm mute. Palm mute all this, by the way, and then 5, 7, open, open. It's alternate pick there. 16 times. Like I said, that goes 16 times in section 7B. It's going to go... And that's 7D twice. 5, hammer 7, pull 5, pull open. So it's... Do the same thing, but on the 5th and 3rd fret. Same thing on the 3rd and 2nd fret. And then on the 2nd fret, go down, down, open, hammer 2, pull open to 3A. And that is going to go 3 times. So. And then end it with this. Start the same way. Now do the same thing on the 8th and 7th fret. And then same thing, 10th and 8th fret. So it ends with, and that's it for that. Repeats. The next new part, section 8, 327, open A, down up, palm mute to 3-2 AD. And then the opens again to 3-2 to open 2. So, and then repeat that, but throw in 6-5 AD to 5-4 at the end. In other words, so you will do the 6-5 twice, but the second time end on 5-4. So it's okay. Start it again, but this time go to 5-4 and throw an open A at the end of that. Okay, do it again, but go to 3 A and D. I'd use middle and third. And then do it again, go from 3-3 to 3-2. Right? So coming top of page 6, you got and then again to 3-2 2 times to open 2 AD. So it ends on an A5 power chord. And then again, but 6-5 A and D, and this is going to be a little different. You'll start